in open fields of wildflowers. She breathes the air and flies away.
She thanks to Jesus for the
Daisies and the roses. No simple
Hello friends, thanks for taking a minute to watch this. You know, when I'm sitting out here and looking at these trees that are behind me, it's hard to believe that something that big started out as a tiny little seed. And it really makes me think a lot about what God has done through the ministry of Open Arms over the past 6 years, where He's taken something that was really just a seed of an idea in the hearts of a few people and turned it into something really beautiful. It led to, and just thinking about that, meditating on that, kind of led us to our theme for 2012 actually, which is Seeds of Hope. Because as we look back and we see how God has done some really great things, we take that whole picture and we look at the lives of the children that we've invested in, and we realize that, you know, we've planted a little seed of the gospel in the lives of these kids, and then with loving mentors, godly people that have come around them and watered that seed through good, solid Bible teaching and discipleship, and just investing in their lives and walking with them and with their families, we've gotten to see a lot of these kids really grow up to become beautiful trees, as it were, and it's a really cool thing. Now, our organization, Open Arms Worldwide, and you guys are part of it, is still a seed or maybe a sapling in the broad scope of ministries as you look around the landscape. But I have a feeling that we're really on the cusp of a growth spurt. Churches in Brazil are looking to us and coming to us and wanting us to take and train them to continue to do this work and replicate the things that we've done in several places in Brazil, in their towns, in their at-risk neighborhoods, with their children. And there's a ton of opportunity for us to grow. But in order to do that, we need to develop a bigger team of friends. We need to take this group of friends that we have right now. We need to replicate ourselves, and we need to pour more water on these seeds and on these saplings and get them to grow. And so our theme for the year is Seeds of Hope, because as it says in Jeremiah 29:11, God knows the plans that He has for these kids. They're plans for hope and for a future. And so we want to invite you guys to participate in that with us. So one of our trademarks of Open Arms Worldwide, because we're still a homegrown, smaller, as it were, organization, we're a family. And so we want to invite you guys, our family, to sit down around the kitchen table with us and consider participating in a couple of ways. One, and this is for everybody, there's no way you could say no to this. On April the 14th, that's 4/14, and for those of you guys that are keeping up with the lingo in children's missions, 4/14, that's the age range from 4 years old to 14-year-old, where we have the greatest opportunity to impact the life of a child for eternity. And so on April the 14th, that's 4/14, we are calling all of our friends to take and set aside that day for prayer and for fasting on behalf of children around the world that need to hear the gospel, need to have access to quality discipleship and quality Christian mentors, people to pour into their lives, kids that don't have an opportunity today. We want to get there for them. And so we first need to take this to the Lord. So we're asking everybody on 4/14, April 14th, to set aside that day and pray with us. And we're going to create on our website, if you go there, you'll get to see it. We're going to create on our website a link where you guys can go and type in your prayer if you want. If you've got a prayer for the kids that you want to offer up, we'll put it on the website. It's in a blog format. You can just go ahead and put your prayer up there and combine them with everybody else's. So that's the first thing. 4/14, prayer and fasting. We're inviting everybody to participate in that. All right, the second big announcement that I wanted to make is for an event also in April, really an event, kind of a get-together, on April 22nd at McLean Bible Church in Community Room B. We are going to be getting together at 3 p.m. And the purpose of that meeting really is to just bring together everybody that's been involved in Open Arms in one way or another, and to have a time that we can share with you a little bit more about what's been going on in the ministry, but also about this new theme for the year, Seeds of Hope. And we have a bunch of material that we've prepared that we want to get out to you guys. But more importantly, we want to have a time that we can all pray together, and that we, as the board of directors for Open Arms Worldwide, can hear from you. We're a family, and we want to hear from everybody, because we know that there's a ton of great ideas out there. We'd like to hear from you about why you're involved in Open Arms, why you think it's a worthwhile ministry, and hear from you about how we can better get the word out to more people and make this a bigger family. So if you can make that, please do. We'd love to see you there. If you can't make it, okay, if you live outside of the Washington, D.C. area, you're not going to be able to make it here, please go onto our website and take a look at some of the material that we have available. I think you're going to see some really exciting ways that you can, in a really simple, winsome way, get involved in getting the word out there about Open Arms Worldwide. So that's it, friends. I don't want to take up too much of your time, and I hope you guys are all enjoying the beautiful weather, if you have beautiful weather where you are. And God bless you, and I pray that we'll see you in just a few weeks.
Can't feel the chains on the